Hello and good morning. A couple things have happened since the last video. I think, we released that short that kind of showed that our hometown, Drayton Valley, Alberta, was kind of on fire. At least we were evacuated and still not allowed back in, like over a week and a half later. So that's still ongoing. What ended up happening is Mayson came here for a couple days. We did a whole bunch of work on the Crown Vic. As you can see behind me, there's an AOD transmission and a 351 Windsor. We'll get into that. We ended up recording a Q&A video. We weren't going to do a Crown Vic video this week. We were just going to release this cool Q&A thing to get to know us. I edited that last night, the same night that Oilers got eliminated in game 6 by Vegas. Anyways, that sucks. Had everything recorded, video was exporting, finished editing, woke up this morning and my computer had crashed severely and I lost tons of stuff. So I am going to throw together a Crown Vic video for you. There's some of that got lost too, so I'll give you what we got. Maybe give you a little update on where we're at. So, all right, guys, and good morning. It is morning here. More Crown Vic. I am going to be tearing into this engine quick this morning. Mason's not here yet, although he's just, we are still evacuated, but he's sleeping right over there. He's not here, so I'm going to start tearing into this. I'll get you a little closer maybe here, show you what we've done so far. All right, guys, maybe I'll just yank on this. Boop. So, just about done getting accessories off. My dad is using the serpentine, or as much as he can of the serpentine belt system. Boop. And the air compressor G-Willikers, AC compressor for one of his projects. So, anyways, a lot of the wiring harness has been taken out. I'm gonna pull these AC lines and everything off. Finish taking this bracket off. And just have at it. I'm sure Mayson will come in sometime and start doing stuff too. Maybe not. Hey guys, so I'm just depressuring the AC through the two lines slowly because there's a lot of pressure in there and you don't want to blow it up. Also, depressure slowly, open your doors. That's bad stuff. You don't want to, die. Mayson, just get that off of there.
This is why you just dump it behind the cab every time.
Well, if you are the guy that did this exhaust,
You're fired. You were probably fired 20 years ago.
never do it again. All right, guys, so basically, everything is ready to come off and come out of the car, engine and transmission. But I'm gonna turn the engine over, and Mayson is gonna loosen the torque converter bolts. Once the engine and transmission are out, it's easier to divorce the transmission from the engine.
Like
right
my
now,
parents.
oh, welcome to sadness. Sadness. What a deep, deep, deep crank pulley. Bigger than this.
15 of the 16s.
Yes. But then I need to get a long extension. Probably my big bar. I'm gonna need my big bar. Bar.
Sadness. Wow, what a deep crank pulley. What's it doing in there?
Oh, there it is.
How many pulleys do you need? Probably gonna put a supercharger on it.
All right, which way you want me to go? How about this way?
Oh. More. More.
What about just like a socket and a...
I mean, I guess.
I mean, what are you thinking? Where do you get off?
Well, you're not gonna like the answer.
Here, I got you your bigger ratchet.
Oh, thank you.
Leverage. I think there should be 4. 4?
Mm.
I think so. Bright light. Why are you using the deep boy?
Well, because there's no shallow 9/16 over here in 1/2 inch. Oh, yes, there is.
Well, then what?
I'll just use that one instead.
Guys, Mason's silly.
Using it instead. We're getting there. One step at a time. And it didn't cost me a dime. Oh, yeah. Ouch, that was a fingernail.
This engine turns over really nice, but that might mean a little compression. Like, I don't think they were very high from the factory.
Yeah, 7.5 to 1. Probably wouldn't even notice the difference without spark plugs.
Blocks in 2. Boy, that would be a pain in the butt. This was a lot of work for that.
Oh, splitty Windsor.
Nah.
1.
Rerouting. Sorry. I did it.
Oh, right there. Whoa.
I don't want to wait for my lunch to get colder.
Still easier than a Monarch intake.
Yeah, because that wasn't supposed to be hard. This is not. That was bad. Wheels keep on turning. Still a little now. And Alberta is on fire. Still a little now.
Next.
Home Alberta. Still a little now.
2.
Where it's hard to breathe. Stiddle it down.
No copyright issues for this guy. You want to hold that, or are we just gonna?
I figured we could just do this all day together, you and I.
Just seesaw a torque converter?
Unfortunately, what's not going to make it on the video is the driving through the field with the car, because the video didn't work because it was a front-facing camera. I think the settings are wrong, and it just made it all blip, blip.
Oh, what?
So anyways, someone drove this car really hard through a field before commencing to get it hot for that ATF block flush. So it is full of grass and mud everywhere.
But it was fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I think that's all 4, isn't it? Oh, I lied. Oh, it's dripping gasoline because the fuel pump is pumping whatever was left in that.
Yeah. That's fine. I really wish we had a battery one of these.
Oh,
That would be different than what we're used to, but that's okay. Santa! I can just claim mine burnt up in the fire.
a DeWalt 20-volt ratchet would be pretty sweet. If anyone's like, oh, I have this one that is, I don't need it.
Send it to P.O. Box. This one.
No, we're not gonna be those kind of guys. Unless you have one. All right,
Unless you want to. I think that's all 4.
All right. I can't count past 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.
That sounds like a loose torque converter. Yeah, that's all of them. Good. Sweep up down here, drop the car. Next thing you know, we'll be pulling this engine right out of here.
So you know we'll be pulling down the drag strip.
Oh, right. One piece of advice I received was take the yoke off the drive shaft, stick it in the transmission so we don't have leaky when we pull both together.
Yep, good call.
So that'll happen sometime. Righteous.
12 millimeters.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Recording audio.
Okay.
How do we do it? There we go.
These are pretty new U-joints they put in here too.
They are.
And they're greasable. Always get the greasable.
Please.
My ears. Divorce. Danger.
Everywhere. You see, the problem now is, yep. Nope.
With the hammer is going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube of how to do wheel bearings. That was one way.
Yeah, well, good thing we weren't doing wheel bearings.
Oh,
Where'd you?
U-joints.
Gee, Willikers, no wonder you were doing it crazy.
Oh God. Also, don't do your wheel bearings like that. Please. Holes.
These were new Oh, it's fine.
We weren't gonna use it.
So there you have it. Eventually, I ended up pulling this. Mayson ended up going. They got a different place. They were maybe sick of living here. That's fine. So I ended up pulling the engine and transmission. Everything was pretty much loose at the end of the video there after we took out those torque converter bolts from the flex plate. And basically that's just gonna make it, like if you're trying to turn this engine over while it's on the crane and you're trying to loosen stuff, it's just easier while it's in the car. Everything's solid. Got the engine out, as you can see. Shortly, I'm going to be tearing this apart. I'll do a video on that, kind of seeing how this block is. Hopefully it's good enough for a high horse build. It will be going to a machine shop regardless, but hopefully no crazy damage, and there shouldn't be. One thing we did that we also lost is we did a coolant flush, and we also did a block flush, if you will. And basically what we did is the coolant, we filled about 4 liters of hot water with powdered dishwasher detergent. You dissolve that in there, you put that in the car, and then we dropped the oil out of the engine when it was hot, and we filled it with ATF, transmission fluid. You run that until it's hot, and basically that's gonna clean out your block and everything, but that's with intent of tearing the engine apart. Doing that's kind of rough on rod bearings and stuff, but it should be nice and clean for us. ATF has a lot of detergents in it. So we did that, we dropped all that out while it was hot, coolant flush, everything should be nice and clean. So coming shortly will be 351 Windsor teardown. Thanks for watching again, guys, and of course we will see you next Tuesday, unless of course there's more fires. We need more rain. So anyways, see you next Tuesday.